BJP has levelled big allegation against the National Conference. They have alleged that the National Conference has provoked the poll-related violence in Naera. The BJP workers in the BJP and the BJP President, Jammu and Kashmir President Raina's constituencies. They have said that they have been beaten by the National Conference workers. The family of the injured have said that attempt being made to pressurize them to vote in the National Conference's favour. BJP further alleges that checkpoints are being placed by the National Conference workers to actually exert pressure in the area. In fact, key developments coming from the Naera district in the Jammu and Kashmir, where also elections are going to take place soon. And at this point of time, tomorrow is the day when the second phase of polling in Jammu and Kashmir is going to be taken place. And at this point of time, there is also an attempt that's made by the National Conference here, which comes as a point of critical criticism by the BJP of trying to exert pressure on the civilians to vote in the favour of the National Conference. Remember, viewers, 26 Assembly seats are going to be voting tomorrow in Jammu and Kashmir. And at this given point of time, in fact, the BJP has alleged that poll-related violence by the National Conference. As we are getting more updates in the Naera region, where the poll-related violence is also alleged by the BJP. And Jammu and Kashmir is preparing to hold the second phase of polling here in the Union Territory. The Bharatiya Janata Party is raising the serious allegations against the National Conference. It is regarding the pre-poll violence in the Naera constituency. Viewers, what we can understand is that the BJP workers in the Jammu and Kashmir Party President Raina's constituency have alleged that they were assaulted by the NC workers. Meanwhile, the BJP has also said that the NC workers have set up the checkpoints or the nakas in the area, which they say intimidates voters and create an atmosphere of fear. Joining me on the broadcast to share more details is my colleague Ajay. Ajay, what exactly is the situation that's been unfolding on the ground as far as the allegations that is coming by the BJP related to the poll violence is breaking out, alleging the NC workers for setting up the nakas in different points and also intimidating voters to vote in their favor?
Yes, these are the allegations made by the BJP workers. They say that voters, they have been thrashed, they have been beaten up by the National Conference. Workers to cast their vote in favor of the National Conference, and this has happened in some part of Naera. That is what BJP is alleging, and we can see the visuals as well. When voters, they are saying that we were basically beaten because they have been pressurized us to cast a vote in favor of the National Conference. But it is our prerogative, it is our right, and we have to see that where we have to cast the vote. These are the allegations made by the BJP workers in the Naera constituency, which is the constituency of the BJP state president Raina. And in 2024, the similar kind of incident was reported in Naera constituency when BJP president himself, when he was a candidate in 2014, he also blamed the National Conference that he was even beaten with his worker by the National Conference over there in the Naera constituency. Once again, polls are going to happen there on 25th of this month, and these are the similar kind of allegations made by the BJP workers. What are the truth that has to be seen? Investigation agency will see and investigate it, but the way same allegations are made by the National Conference worker, that shows that things in the Naera constituency are going to be very happening this time once again.
All right, viewers. Ajay, I'll request you to kindly stay on with us. While the Naera constituency is set to go to the polls tomorrow, it is going to also decide the fate of 239 candidates in the fray viewers, and it is also the part of the second phase of polling in Jammu and Kashmir, which is going to be very crucial for the Union Territory, as going forward, because the first phase of polling in Jammu and Kashmir happened on a successful note, and now Naera constituency in fact will be critical to monitor given the poll-related violence being reported from there. But tomorrow it is going to be a very crucial day for Jammu and Kashmir, as the fate of former Chief Minister and National Conference leader Omar Abdullah is also going to be decided tomorrow, as polling is going to be taking place in the constituencies which are going for the polls tomorrow in Jammu and Kashmir. And we can also understand that there are tight security arrangements that are being also made, in fact, on the ground in the given regard of, there are elections just expected tomorrow. Ajay, also kindly give us a sense of how security arrangements are being maintained and ensured at this point on the ground, given how critical the situation is. What exactly is the industrial force, the paramilitary force and the Indian Army in complete coordination implementing for ensuring the safety of the voters and also the interest of those coming from the remote areas in the Union Territory?
During the second phase of the polling, Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch, Rajouri, Riyasi, these are the three districts which will go for the poll in Jammu region, and in Central Kashmir, the three districts of the Central Kashmir that will also go for the poll on 25th of this month. So adequate security measures are put in place by the authorities, whether it is Jammu Kashmir Police, Army, and the additional troops, those who especially came to Jammu and Kashmir for the peaceful poll process. They have been deployed in part of the Jammu and Kashmir, especially in the remote area of the Rajouri, Poonch, where we have seen that in the recent past how a terror incident has taken place. So that is the challenging situation for the forces, that they have to ensure that terrorists, those who are hiding in the forest area, they will not create trouble for the civilians, those who have to cast their vote in favor of their favorite candidate, and poll process should go smoothly. And other than that, additional troops, those who are deployed in the polling station, they have been told to be on the alert mode every time, especially in Rajouri and Poonch district of the Jammu and Kashmir, where a number of terror incident has taken place. We have seen that how in Riyasi districts, one Yatri bus was attacked by the terrorists, in which 9 Yatris they lost their life and several others were injured. We have seen that how attacks were has taken place there in the Dhangri area of Rajouri district, where many people they died because of the terror attacks. And other than that, we have seen that number of attacks on the security forces in the Poonch and Rajouri district. So definitely it's a challenging situation for the forces in Rajouri Poonch district, but they are on the toes and ensuring that every polling station remain peaceful and people can cast their vote in large number. We have seen that how senior top leaders of the Jammu and Kashmir and other part of our country, whether it is the BJP and the Congress National Conference, they were camping in part of the Rajouri Poonch area during the poll process, and they conducted a number of rallies over there that remained peaceful. So that shows that how adequately things have been monitored by the top leaderships and the top security officers of the Jammu and Kashmir, and they are very hopeful that this phase of this election as far as in Jammu and Kashmir, that will also go peaceful, and they'll be able to ensure and cater the threats which they are basically getting from their intelligence sources.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.